Crazy. Like ever since I got the role, they were everyone was telling me like, just wait until Comic-Con. That's when it's really gonna feel real. So, crazy.
And then you came here and they announced that you got a season 2.
No, like we're on the top of the world right now.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Here she goes. I'm about to say
What up, Olivia?
How are y'all?
How are you?
Good to see ya. Am I sitting in the right spot or no? What am I doing?
That's funny.
Move down.
So, question: you guys, as characters in the comics, the backgrounds were switched from the TV show, I think, where Tandy was the more privileged one, and then Ty was like, and so they switched it. How do you feel about that, and how's it brought your characters? How have you developed your characters in that sense?
Well, I think it's important for people to see that these stereotypes that we have for all of these different races is not what every single race goes through. And I think it was just also good to see a strong black family together, and a black family that wanted more for their son and did everything they could to make sure that they escaped that systematic oppression. But it's also like, no matter what, you could be rich, you could be the Prince of England, like, you know what I mean? But you're still black at the end of the day, and you're still going to be treated the way you're treated in society. So it was perfect to see that, a black family in a different light, definitely.
Y'all had that argument where y'all actually mentioned, I'm black, and this is what it means to be black. So how was that scene for both of you, and was it like super heavy, and did you regress afterwards?
Yeah, it was a very emotional day. Both Aubrey and I feel very strongly about these two characters, and especially about that scene. It's never in television history have we seen a white female and a black male talk about privilege. And a couple weeks ago, Aubrey and I, Aubrey said something so beautiful where it was like, we have these two groups of people who have been dehumanized and minimized. We have black culture who has been dehumanized, and we have these females who have been so minimized for so long now. So what are we doing? Why are we not like making moves and making a difference and making sure that people realize, like, okay, this is a show that's progressive, we want to change the game, and we want to start a conversation and an open dialogue about what's actually happening in society. So yeah, we're a superhero show that loves to kick ass, but we're also a show that really wants to push that culture forward and start that open dialogue.
You guys have, well, in the comics, Ty and Tandy are together, and right now you kind of are over here with Miss Anita. I saw you kind of
Sorry, I'm the only guy at the table.
During the cheerleader scene, what can we expect as that develops with go to a relationship?
I think in the comic, I think it works that they're lovers and together, and that they're a team and a duo, and not only do they fight crime, but they're also in a relationship. But I feel like for our series, I think it makes sense for us to really focus on something platonically first. I think it'll make us appreciate them so much more as individuals, and then it'll keep you like wanting more, like the anticipation of like what Tandy and Tyrone. I mean, they're so lost already as individuals. The fact that they're like really starting to appreciate and respect each other as humans and sort of going through this journey together, I think is something that we want to see first before anything else. So maybe maybe next season or in future seasons, that's all up to Jeff Loeb and Joe Pekaski, and we're gonna let that one go to them. But I think it could be nice in the future to see something romantically happen. But I think it's cool to like see them go through their own relationships, and sort of see them as individuals first.
Could you both talk about what your the most fun scene that you've done together so far?
A lot of our stunts have been fun together. Yeah, I mean, as you guys know, the show's very emotional, so most days Aubrey and I are on opposite sides of the sets, like getting into our own headspace. But for the stunt stuff, it's super fun, and we have a really great time with it, and we have an awesome stunt team and special effects group who really help us dive into that.
And do you have to do lots of training for the stunts?
Not a ton of training, yeah.
I mean,
we're basically pros, so we're fine.
Good job.
Thank you.
Now you were speaking of platonic, the way your relationship is platonic. I like the way that
between you and Nina. Something is going on between you two, so it's nice that Tandy will finally have someone to connect with in a friendship with.
Absolutely.
And talk about these things. Hey, I can make lights, daggers out of lights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where is that relationship go? And is Ty ever going to have, you know, someone that he gets to be that way with, other than Tandy, in the next season?
Yeah, you know, I think the relationship that Tandy has with Nina is so unique and so special. It's very rare that we see a lot of female friendships in television, and the fact that Tandy and Mina both went through something very similar on the same night and have been struggling with it for years, and they can sort of bond over that now that Tandy isn't being a manipulative little girl. But I think it's so important for us to like see something like that just spark and bond, and I think it's special. And I mean, Ali Maki's like a super amazing human being and an incredible actress, and I feel really lucky to work with her and to be able to sort of like let that relationship drive itself. And they're both so intelligent in so many ways, and so it's nice to see two girls in a swamp talking about science. So cool.
And I feel like anytime Tyrone actually gets someone that he looks up to or connects with, they get killed. And he sees it.
So don't talk to me, bro.
But yeah, that speaks to that scene in episode 6 where he just breaks down. Because it's like, am I ever gonna find that one person? I can't even hug Tandy, you know what I mean? And like, because of what happened, his parents trying to protect him, they try to protect him way more than they actually, you know, give him love. So he's just looking for that love, and I think it's very cool that he met Tandy at this time in his life.
They're about to rush this table.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
Stop
y'all.
recording.
Nice meeting you.